Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce my name is Marwa Hasna Akbar, is a student of communication stage at Muhammadiyah University Yogyakarta. In this video, I will explain about communication audit of public relation research groups. Next is what is a communication audit? The term communication audit was first introduced by George Ordiorne, who wanted to show the communication process whoever can be examined, evaluate, and measure carefully and systematical, just like financial records. According to Ordione, communication activities as the implementation of a communication system or a specific communication program can be measured so that quality and performance of executive, official, and communication staff can be known and necessary can be improved systematical so that the effectiveness and efficiency of communication can be increased. Next, the important communication audits. The emphasis on the importance information system in an organization means the barriers that occurs in information system can disrupt all aspects that contribute to the running of an organization. Generally, there are three communication systems used in organization. First one, formal, second, informal, and the third, semi-formal. When the information system is obscured, the function of the part will be damaged, which then affects the goals of the organization. This is where communication audit come into play to evaluate formal, informal, and semi-formal interaction to boost the morale and motivation of organizational members. In other words, a communication audit is a comprehensive evaluation conducted by an organization to determine the effectiveness of internal and external communication. It focuses on a process that explore in organizations public relation for internal and external audience. Next, the important communication audit. To increase organizational success or efforts to achieve organizational goals, communication audit can play a role as a provider of value regarding the level of effectiveness of information system and information channel that exists with an organizational. Hamilton stated the communication audits can contribute to the effectiveness to decision making through the enrichment of internal information search in an organizational. Hamilton argues that communication audit is an assessment to determine the level of clarity and understanding as well as the subsidiability and affections of the internal communication state in organization. Next, the important communications audience. A communication audit is need to determine whether the communication program is working properly, make a diagnosis of existing or potential problem and opportunities that may be ways, evaluate new policies or communication practice, examine the relationship between communication and other operational action, development budgeting for communication activities, establishing benchmarks, measure program and development by comparing it with benchmarks, develop or structure communication function, establish and foundation and background for developing new communication policies and program. Next, the important communication audit. In practice, communication audit encounter a series of obstacles because they are triggered by several things. Namely, first, communication audit are complex because they include several aspects such as search media, process of meaning the message, form of communication, impact and context of communication, so that communication audit consists of many activities carried out each stage, so they take a long time. Secondly, communication audit also require expertise and in-depth knowledge in non-communication fields such as business and management. However, these obstacles can undoubtedly be overcome if those conducting the communication audit know the right why they conduct this activity. Next, the important communication audit. There are several approaches that can be taken in a communication audit. First, a conceptual approach related to organizational performance in field of communication or the effectiveness of the communication system, which measure the extent to which the goals and objectives of communication activity are achieved and then applied to the expansion of organizational performance. Second, the survey approach as a single tools in the most widely conducted field research. Third, the producer approach prioritize the process of organizing communication audit. The next is how to conduct communication audit. The important things to note in conducting a communication audit is that this activity focus on the process, not the output, so all issue can be audited because the framework is that a message conveyed are clear and consistent enough and have been well received by the target group. If it's not clear and have not been well received, especially to the point of causing confusion of information, it means that it needs to be improved to the future communication are more effective and non-target. Some ways to conduct a communication audit by conducting observation, analysis, and evaluation through secondary data, which can be more focused with FGD or interview and survey. Next. 10-step conducting a communication audit with research. First, determine the type of communication audit. The type of audit can be related to the program, communicator, message, channel, or media or communication effort. Next, to master the concept and theories of each type audit. After determine the type of audit to be used, master the concept and theories related to the type of audit chosen. Third, the theory and concept that have been mastered are used as a reference in making the questionnaire. The theory is also known hypothetical deductive theory and concept act as a frame of reference for the questionnaire to be made. 4. Explain or operationalize the theory into variables, then process with making questionnaire or question in the form of open, close, or half open audit. When conducting an audit, do not forget to pay attention to statistical data analysis planning, which can use descriptive or explanatory methods. 5. Distributing and questionnaire. The questionnaire distribution process can be done online or offline, either in person, over the phone, or through focus group discussion and attention. You can also use online form service such as Google Form, Teleform, Zoho, and many more. Next. 6. Conduct a pre-test before going to the field. This step is important to avoid errors when distributing questionnaire. 7. Process data. When processing the data, ensure the completeness and correctness of the respondent answer. 8. Analysis data. Descriptive analysis is carried out by pay attention to the main, median, method, and explanatory analysis is carried out by testing the relationship of influence. 9. Presenting data and data analysis result. The data and result of this analysis can be present in the form of distribute and frequent graphs or plots. 10. Complete and reports using communication language and data and analysis results that have been collected are complete into a report caption and easy to understand language. Next. That's all from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.